At the time President Barack Obama took the stage on the night of his historic re-election, the campaign had shattered digital ad spending records.
America's never been about what can be done for us. It's about what can be done by us together.
But in such a close race, simply spending $100 million wasn't good enough.
They knew that this fight was going to be over a couple percentage points. It wasn't going to be fought over 10 percentage points. It was going to be fought over a couple percentage points. Central's role in that process was to help talk to that 2% in a big way and in a bold way in the states that really mattered.
The Obama campaign had rewritten the political playbook in 2008 by using modern social media like Facebook effectively for the first time. After working with that campaign, Sean Riegsecker was convinced he and his team at Centro could help make another leap. They could optimize digital advertising in 2012 to micro-target ad placements, effectively re-engineering the way digital media is planned, bought, and executed in politics.
It's 2012, and people are still conducting business in 2012 the way that they did in 2002.
The Obama team asked Centro to handle media logistics, from planning all the way through financial reconciliation. In a round-the-clock campaign, that meant responding to developments in real time, quickly identifying and reaching key demographics, like women and young voters, across local markets in crucial swing states. So, in an unprecedented move, Centro embedded account manager Jordan Mandel full-time at the Obama for America headquarters.
Unbelievable. It's what everyone expects a campaign office to look like. People going all over the place, running around, and TV interviews going on and all of that.
Being across a desk instead of across town made communication and collaboration instantaneous.
It just showed the power of kind of eliminating that barrier between being a client and a partner. It finally brought together all of these things that we've been saying we can do as an industry, and actually, I think, putting their money where their mouth is, and in particular going up against a campaign that had far more money than we did.
While Jordan was on site with the Obama team, a support team, Julie Axelrad, Sean Cleary, and Katie Detman, was also dedicated full-time to the campaign.
It just seemed natural and instinctive for us to jump into these new roles.
Since political campaigns end, typically ad buys must be prepaid. Centro's strong ties with thousands of publishers bring tremendous purchasing power, which Katie used to gain the campaign critical financial flexibility.
A lot of the publishers that we were working with for these OFA campaigns we'd worked with in the past, we changed processes and implemented new ones based on how things worked and how they didn't.
Sean had another mission: to convince the publishers to work outside existing routines and regular business hours to execute campaigns at very short notice.
I was able to leverage the central relationship that we have with these sites, saying, I'm sorry, under these circumstances that things are a little bit tighter than they normally would be, but please know that the cooperation that you put in this effort is definitely going to be reflected in the future with Centro. I can't tell you how many times I'd be up at midnight just checking a site to make sure something launched on time, and if it did, great, I could go to bed that night. If it didn't, then I'm emailing them on the phone with these people, these contacts that I've made over there, trying to figure out what happened.
Once the media went live, Julie partnered with Obama's analysts to make sure the message hit home.
I would be talking to their analytics people, and we would be discussing optimizations and how to improve the campaign. And from there, we would, as quick as a button, revise the plan and send out revisions to the publishers to make sure that we're really optimizing as quickly as possible in real time and meeting all of their objectives and goals in the end.
Shannon Lee was the digital media planning and buying manager on the Obama for America team.
Centro made my life a lot easier. When we were there at 1 a.m. working, he was here at 1 a.m. working, and we were all together, and we were there to sort of support each other. We had a whole new set of partners that we were able to work with once Centro came into the picture. They made our dollars go further, and they allowed the core team at the campaign to focus on the big things that needed a lot of focus. I don't think we could have done half of what we did had we not worked with Centro to do it.
The Obama team quickly came to view Centro as a key component of their digital media strategy.
Us being the secret weapon to the Obama team or any political candidate that we serve is the ability to take something from an idea and within 24 hours get it live with huge impact, high impact, specifically in swing states. Political will push you to do things that you would immediately say, well, there's no way that can happen. And then once you get into it, you realize that anything's really possible if you've got the right team and you've got the right software to make it happen. And that's what we showed in the 2012 campaign. For 10 to 11 years, we've been studying every minute aspect of a digital campaign and trying to figure out how we can remove as much redundancy and remove as much inefficiency, fat, or bloat inside of a process. Centro's ability to talk with the brand, figure out what their needs are, and then be able to execute a campaign quickly, flawlessly, and in big ways is what's really going to move product for the brands that we work with.
And together, with your help and God's grace, we will continue our journey forward.
The lessons from this fierce, relentless campaign, combined with an elite team of digital media experts and a unique set of tools, give Centro the capability to bring unprecedented speed, scale, efficiency, and precision to digital advertising. Centro is a game-changing resource, ready to be harnessed by imaginative and competitive first movers. We proved that to the president. We can prove it to you.